long time no see. As you can tell, we moved. We are settling in. We actually just got everything from our storage unit yesterday, so the place is looking a little crazy. It was like nice and calm for like a week because we still had the storage unit for 2 weeks, or like a month, because we got here like mid-December, and then I wasn't vlogging for a while because we just had so much going on between places. I just took a full break from like social media vlogging, all of that, because it was just a lot to try to. I have so much footage though. Like that was one thing I did. I did continue to like record, but I wasn't editing and I wasn't uploading and I wasn't even doing TikTok. So took a break, a much needed break. Anyway, we have moved. We are loving our new place. It's definitely a little nicer, and my sister moved in with us, which is just such a blessing and so wonderful because she's such a big help and we are like best friends. But like I said, we got here like mid-December. It is like almost mid-January now, and we've been trying to get settled in, but we finally have all of our stuff here now, all of our furniture, dining room table, all of that. We were kind of living like bare bones, just clothes and everything that we needed for a couple weeks, because in between all of that, from moving here and today, we also went to Michigan for a week for Christmas, so that was a great time. Last time we went was in July this year, and the drive there took 17 hours because he was only 3 months old, so it was really rough getting out of the car, feeding him every 2 hours, and just taking a lot of breaks. This time, because he is like combo fed, we were able to like pause the car quickly, pull him out of the seat, feed him sometimes just in his seat. It just made it so much easier, and the drive went from 17 hours to 12 hours, when that's pretty accurate because the actual drive is like 10 and a half to 11 hours. So we really only went like an hour and a half over both ways. Cannot complain. And that is our last time driving there because his parents are moving closer, which is great. He's getting upset because he ran out of puffs. I got him these puffs from Aldi yesterday. He saw me grab the bag. He heard him calm down. I'm just going to give you a few more because I want to make you some eggs. You trying. Oh, good job. So he's pretty much got this grip down. Good job, honey. So our eating is going well. I was really scared for a while. We were stuck between purees and baby-led weaning, and we were kind of doing like a mixture of both. He kind of has like his pouches for snacks sometimes, but he's actually eating like with us when we eat. So I'm gonna make him an egg. Oh, you can't reach these. You probably can't see them. Hey, you got a few right here. He's doing so good. This is a weird update, but I just wanted to start the vlog with a little chat, just where we've been, why I haven't uploaded since October, and I haven't been on TikTok since November because we just had a lot going on. So we are settling in. Like I said, I wanted to show you guys the state of our house right now, and I'm just gonna take you guys along with me to get it together. I want to spend some time doing that today, but I also have to spark today and tomorrow. I think this weekend will be like a big overhaul of everything that we need to do in the house, so we'll be taking it slow. Knowing me, I'm gonna like want to get it together because I can just show you guys real fast how crazy it is. Hey, good morning. This is our big boy. He is getting so big. You guys haven't seen him in a little while, but yeah, as you can see, we pulled everything out of the storage. Our dining table is up on its side. I'm watching a YouTube video. I paused it for this, but I'm gonna put the 2 bookshelves, I believe, here because this is like our dining area. And the table kind of like centered here. And then we're gonna get a couch for over there. We ended up getting rid of our couch, and like right now it's just kind of the dog's little area in the corner back there. And Omar's been sitting on his computer chair, and then I still got my white chair from the other place. And we're gonna get the TVs on the wall because to me that's a huge hazard and scares me with Hugo, because he also does like play right there. As you can see, his play pen is right, or like his play mat's there. So either his play mat's gonna need to start moving away until it's on the wall, because that does worry me, but he hasn't played over there in a while. He has been playing in our bedroom a lot more. So I'll show you that area too, but kind of give like a little overview. It's really just one big space, which is nice. Ignore that, it's just insane in there. I did do this cute little entryway. I got this on Facebook Marketplace for like 15 bucks. We had the dolly because we were moving a lot of stuff in and out of the storage unit. I don't think this is how I want to do shoes. Eventually I would like all the shoes to end up in the closet, but for now it's just working. This is our room, and this is like a stuff of like my bathroom stuff. Again, TV needs to be up on the wall, but his play area is a little farther away this time, so I'm not too concerned. He doesn't really hang out here, he's over here. This room is like way bigger than our last room, which is wonderful. So we share because we co-sleep anyway, so he doesn't really need, I mean, he has his pack and play over here, so he does start his bed time routine there, and he just ends up in the bed with us most of the time. But he's been getting longer and longer stretches in his pack and play, which is wonderful. But I haven't felt the need to get his crib built because the pack and play was working for us just fine while we were like at the Airbnbs and stuff, so we just kind of kept it going. I kind of like that I can move it around and have it by the bed, and you know, it's just convenient. So yeah, there's a lot of work to be done in here. It's mostly clothing. It's just trying to figure out what to do with all the clothes. We have a pretty decent sized closet, which is nice. I'm gonna turn off Paw Patrol or pause it. Yeah, I just need to finish building his thing, but I did get this off of Facebook Marketplace as well, to put all his toys, because he's starting to get a lot of toys. He's getting to be that age, and he got this playmat over Christmas time. It was on his Amazon list that I sent to his parents, and they ended up getting everything on our list, which was so sweet. I thought that was just so nice. There's going to be a solution to all of this. I'm going to take you guys along with me, whether it's before and afters, or just time lapses of me just trying to get things in order, because I cannot live like this. Like, it's stressing me out. I don't like living out of a basket to begin with, so I just need to find some good storage solutions. We are going from two bedrooms to one bedroom as a family, because my sister has the other room, and so that means we're sharing a closet, which this is the situation. He has so many shoes, which would probably just take up that whole wall up there of shoes, which is totally fine. Like the boxes, I mean. He's one of those people that keep the boxes, and there's actually shoes in them, so gotta figure that out. So I told myself that I was only gonna start keeping clothes that can fit this is like bags of my shoes, which I never wear. I literally wear my Hokas like every single day. So I think I'm gonna go through them and see which ones I actually care to keep and not. I think I was just kind of tied to them because of how much I spent on some of them, but I'm just realizing like I loved Ultra Boosts, so I have like 4 different colorways in there of those, but I don't wear them anymore. Like the Hokas are just my tried and trues, and I wear them every day, so I would rather have like 2-3 good pairs of those, and maybe a few things for some occasions and slippers, but that's about it. All the tennis shoes, I do have some space hippies I do like, but again, all I do if I leave the house is work, so I'm not going to wear them because they're not my work comfy shoes. But anyway, I don't wear, like, I'm realizing I just don't wear like normal clothes, but I want to get back to that, so that's why I'm not trying to like throw away everything that I have, but I'm not loving anything that I have, so it's like I'm holding on to all these clothes for like a just in case kind of thing, but I did not need these clothes and did not wear these clothes at all in the 30 days that we were between places waiting for this one to be available. So I'm like, I don't really need it, but I don't know. If it doesn't fit on this rack and in these 2 things of clear drawers, I'm not keeping it. It's unnecessary. I might keep 1 bag from our moving bags of like sentimental things that I like have to keep for whatever reason under my bed or like at the top, but I really think at the top needs to be for like bags and stuff because I have a thing of bags, which again, I don't need to keep those. So we'll see. His situation, I'm not really sure He of course will have this way, but he needs some sort of like solution for down there, which I did have 3 of the clear bins, so I'm gonna give him one, or the clear drawers. So he's gonna have 1, but I think he could fit 2 there, so I think he's gonna need 2 as well. And then we might just have like that corner back there. So I'll probably put 2 drawers there and have that corner back there for like miscellaneous stuff. So this is me just being really raw, and you know, this is just real life. I'd rather he can have like kind of crunchy toast like this. So I made a little bit of headway. Me and Evie put the table together and set it up. I think this is kind of how it's gonna go. I'm not a fan of the 2 woods next to each other. It was like that back in the day, but I think the sunlight just makes it like too much for me. So I'm gonna try to put them over here on either side of our TV. And I know the woods are not gonna match that either, and if it's that much of an eyesore, I'm gonna figure something else out. It's an awkward space. I never had like one big living area. This is like crazy looking as I'm panning it. I've never had like one huge living area, so it's kind of interesting. Like things have normally been like blocked off by room spaces, so I have to get used to this. So it's not as bad because this looks like gray, so it's not crazy, but I definitely had to scoot it over a little bit, the TV, and now there's just this random space here. So I feel like it's definitely not gonna be able to go right there, but I was thinking maybe the corner, but like one of the pieces is gonna be into the window. So I just don't think it's happening right there. But now I'm wondering, would they look bad, like one here and then like one across from it there? So it's a little symmetrical and kind of is like the start of this room. I don't know. We'll see how that looks real fast. See if that's weird. Okay, so you guys are kind of just like seeing this as I'm seeing it. So now we have one over there and one over here. I feel like it's kind of separating the rooms, which is cool. I want to put like picture frames on them and, you know, games maybe down there since it's near the table where we would play said games. We have so much unpacking to do. I'm going to scoot the table over for sure. And yeah, we'll go from there. I think that's a lot of headway. I have a whole box of decor that I would be happy to put back up, and I have a lot of pictures that I'm printing out that I would love all over these. So this might be my best bet because there's not really another solution, but eventually that chair is gonna have to like be a side chair, and then we're gonna get a couch somehow in here. It's gonna be an interesting journey. I feel like the couch is gonna almost end up a little bit. We'll see. This room is just weird because we got the dog thing, but maybe the dog thing over here will end up in this corner. But the thing is that's a door. We really don't go out there except to like store stuff. So we'll see. I already know it's kind of got like movable walls, and I can make it like the length of, or the width of that one wall and just pull the whole thing this way. And it might stop about there. That way the couch can fit from there to there, and this will get to come over a little bit more. But then this white chair will end up like out here somewhere. I'm not 100% sure. We might end up getting rid of the rocker in our bedroom soon, and that chair might end up in our room because our room is so big. And I love that chair, so I'm not getting rid of it. Okay, Bookie's He's asleep, and this is what we ended up doing. We put both bookshelves here instead. We think it looks fine, and they're kind of like symmetrical, I guess, and it'll be fun to decorate them like next to each other. Ignore all of this. This is my sister's room. We've got this like blocked off because of my dogs and her cats. I put everything that needed to be gone through here, and then I made this whole open space, and then there's just a lot of like Omar stuff over there. So yay, it's time to go spark now. Good morning, it's the next day. I have Pookie and his bouncer watching Bluey right now. He likes Bluey, I think, I don't know. I just put him in there for a couple minutes so that I can get some stuff done, like just make my coffee, and talk to you guys real fast. I made some headway yesterday, so right now you guys are balancing on my HomePod. So I cleared my computer from this counter, and I actually put it over here. Ignore all the stuff that still needs to be unpacked, but that's pretty much everything that needs to be unpacked. I kind of organized it by my stuff is on the table and all of his stuff's over there on the floor. Yeah, I just want to do a little update. I have to give Pookie this every single day. It's his, I basically bought it because he needed to be taking his iron and his vitamin D since we are still breastfeeding. He's combo feeding. He is getting the Bub's goat milk back there. I'm pretty sure it's like visible. So I do think he's getting some, you know, vitamins from that as well. But he mostly has to take this every day, and it smells so bad and it tastes so bad. I know it does. So now I just learned, instead of, I'm like, he's not like the tiniest baby anymore. He doesn't need me to like do like drops at a time. I just shoot the thing in the back of his throat and he swallows it.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. He has this brown stuff on him because I tried to give him his iron and vitamin D, and he bites me every time. Our egg omelet thingy's almost done. I'm finally learning to fold it into like a cute little omelet. Oh, I meant to put cheese. Let me do cheese. Let me fold it back out. Go back out. Took it off the heat. It's kind of perfect. I haven't like made an egg this perfect ever. He's like, we're doing this again? He's looking at the camera like, oh, we're doing this again. Okay. I'm gonna fold it. Look at that. Perfect. And I'll just put it back on the heat for a little bit. What? Perfect egg. I have not made an egg this perfect ever. Oh, not me ruining it as I'm speaking. And that's why you butter your pan, ladies. Alright, moving on. So yeah, this is the stuff I'm talking about. This was the vitamin D that he didn't want, which honestly, I know it smells. I'm just gonna take this off. I hate the smell so much. I made the perfect little omelet for him. I'm gonna cut it up. Okay, so I'm gonna cut half of it for me because I already know he's only gonna eat like this side, so I already cut it kind of like quesadilla style. I'm just gonna cut it into smaller bits because he's gotten really good at chewing. At this point I could have just made scrambled eggs, I know that, but I was just happy to have been able to form it as an omelet for once because I was struggling with that the first few times. It's a little cheesy. I might have put a little too much cheese, but he's not gonna complain. I don't want them to be cold. I feel like he didn't like them cold, but I don't want them to be too hot either. Here you go. I'm just glad he didn't have an allergic reaction because that was something I was worried about. Seeing like other babies have allergic reactions in the Facebook groups that I'm in. So I'm glad he can do eggs. Yeah. I don't know if he wants to do eggs, but we're trying. trying. I got that stuff on you all over the place because you fought me. You didn't want me to do. He hates a baby wipe to the face. You sit up and eat. He knows what to say. He's like, Alright. Yummy. So right now we're working on at least 2 meals a day. He's 8 months old. Pretty sure he has a 9-month appointment coming up at the end of the month. I'm watching a YouTube video behind you. We are a little later. I did an order. Pookie took a nap and Evie watched him for me. It was so nice of her. So now we are about to go do some more. Just wanted to do one solo and let him sleep. His sleep schedule's been crazy the last few months, so we're trying to get it like under control. He's just so cute. She had him like set up in her bathroom, watching her do her hair, and then I just went and helped her like curl out her ends. I was like, oh, he's still asleep. And then she sent me like this picture. She's like, oh, you sure about that? All right, we are about to head out. I did a little makeup in the car. I'm the kind of person that has my makeup staples in my car because I never remember to do it before I leave the house. So it's always in the car. Because I like doing my makeup in the car for some reason. And I tried the Alani cherry bomb. I just sipped it. Like, I know I'm not gonna drink the whole thing. I already know how that like affects me, so I do not drink the whole thing.
He's like, what's his name? What's his fucking name? The guy in the wheelchair.
Xavier.
No.
The real person in a wheelchair?
Yeah, he's like really smart and he has like a computer.
Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, he's like Stephen Hawking right now. Look at him.
He's rolling out.
I am the smartest man alive.
I also asked for tips on baby-led weaning, like what other people are doing and feeding their babies that they actually like, because I made those eggs this morning. As you can see, he didn't eat them, he played. He loves these Little Bellies organic pick-me-up sticks. This is the strawberry flavor. He's obsessed. I don't know why I'm giving it to him without a bib, but honestly, he just rips it off, and I just don't have time for it today, so he is just gonna enjoy his little stick. Is it yummy? Yummy. I don't know what this lighting is, but I'm back home. I went and sparked solo, left Pookie with Omar for a little bit napping, and he did like the bedtime bath routine. Love that. That's Dad's job in my opinion. So he took care of that. Now he's just jumping around and playing in his little bouncer. I am starting carnivore, like really just low carb, no sugar, like diet to just feel better, get rid of this like brain fog that I have, lose weight of course. I'm like heavier than I've been in like years. I did have a baby, but it's like he is almost 9 months old, so it's time to like do something about that. Of course, I'm like motivated by the new year, but I'm excited. I ended up getting a really good deal on Sam's Club ground beef, like grass-fed ground beef. I got these ground beef packs, grass-fed, grass-finished, for $13.92, which is an amazing deal. And I went ahead, when I went into Walmart to do my last Spark order, I got a few of the chatty taco seasonings to add, which are so good. I really don't see me eating like a whole thing of ground beef at once to myself, so I feel like every time I make it and I use a taco seasoning, I'll get 2 meals out of it. So I'm thinking what will be the easiest route will be to eat the same breakfast I did get Pookie his yogurt because he was not feeling the eggs this morning. But I'm planning to have eggs and bacon. I grabbed this big pack of bacon. It was only $14. I thought this was an amazing deal for 48 ounces, which is 3 pounds of bacon. So we are set for the morning. Sorry, Omar's on the phone with his brother and Pookie's yelling in the background. So there's a lot going on in the background. Okay, so what's in my cart is the pasture-raised large brown eggs. There's 18 in the pack. I realized recently that they sell broccolini in like a really big bag, so I'll be able to split this between like 2 or 3 days. I'm basically gonna buy things in bulk like this and break it all up into baggies or some sort of situation so that I can just grab and throw in the air fryer, grab, throw on the stove, grab, throw in the oven, just for my meal right then in there to make it really easy. I'm going to grab these chicken thighs. Big pack of chicken thighs is only $20. Chicken thighs are just my go-to chicken of choice. I'm also gonna get these center cut pork chop loins. I think it's a good deal. You get like 6 in there. I can do probably like 2 and some broccolini on the side, and that'd be my dinner. Those really well seasoned and thrown in the air fryer or cooked on the stovetop sound yummy. Which I really don't see me even going through like all that chicken myself, all those pork chops myself, and ground beef. This might be enough for 2 weeks. I'll keep you guys posted on how I make my meal plan and how I'm gonna sort all of this. I'm gonna go ahead and just put it away for now. And when I pick up my Sam's Club order tomorrow, I'm gonna go ahead and break it all up into baggies so that it's just like an easy grab and go. Because this needs to be as easy as possible as a new mom, as a like working mom / stay-at-home mom. It's gotta be easy. It's gotta be super easy. So